Good morning, everyone. It's Gale Bates from mymentorbiz.com, where I help leaders build million-dollar teams in their direct sales business. And I hope you're having a great Monday. I love to come here every Monday and leave with you what I call a Monday Minute Team Building Tip. And the series that I've been working on now is how to get the most out of trade shows, vendor events, and holiday fairs, because this is the time of year for you to be doing this. This is how you build your business. This is how I built my business. I built so many new customers, so many new hostesses, and so many new recruits through using this medium. So we've been going through a series, and I wanted to share this with you today. We first started out sharing with you how to set a goal. You can go back on my YouTube channel and get all of the series. We take this and we repurpose it and put it on our YouTube channel. So make sure you do that as well. So we started out sharing with you how to set a goal when you're doing these vendor events. Do this with a purpose, okay? So that you are gaining new business. That's what it's about. Then I shared with you how to know your costs, okay? How to go in and make sure you're getting a ROI, a return on your investment. That's really important. I then went over and shared with you the importance of having that booth set up. When people come into your booth, they want to be wowed. They want to go, wow, I want to know more about this information. This looks really exciting. So we talked a lot about booth setup, how important it is. And then last week we talked about booth materials and how to use your materials in your booth and what materials you needed. So now we're going to be talking about how to work your booth. And this is my favorite part, actually, because this is where you're building the friendships. So you want to always have that beautiful smile on your face, right? That's the first thing. When people are walking by your booth, that will entice them to come into your booth, is you standing there having that fantastic smile on your face. And also, on top of that, I want you to think about dressing the part, okay? Dressing the part of a professional business person. So people know that you're in business, that you look the part. That's really important. Always stand in front of your booth, never behind a table, okay? You always want to stand in front. In fact, I used to kind of stand on the edge out where the crowd is walking by and have a nice smile there and be talking to people as they're walking by. And some people just kept walking. Many people came into my booth. You want to build the friendship first, okay? What you're looking for is qualified leads. And a qualified lead, I always say you build a friendship, and that's where you find the qualified leads, okay? So when somebody comes into your booth, you don't want to say, have you heard of the name of your company? You want to say something like, what brought you to the show today? Or, gosh, you're looking so relaxed today. Or maybe you're going to say something like, I really like your outfit. What you're doing is you're building the friendship first, okay? You're not going straight into your products in your business and all of that, okay? So that's really important. Now, you also want to have your calendar set up. So you're talking about your business and your parties. You want to make sure that your booking calendar's there if they want to book a party. But here's the real crux of this when you're talking to people. You want to tell them about your next event. Now, your next event could be a home show at your home. I always had home shows to invite people to. It could be a private appointment that maybe this person, I used to do private fitting appointments for my people, and they love that. So they love to set that up for me. So it's important that you always have that next invite as well. Now, a couple of other things I recommend, of course, is using, clipboards, short little clipboards like this, and having your draw slips on there. It's really easy for them to write on them, and it's easy for you to keep talking to them as they're writing on there. And you have a number of them. So instead of having people waiting to write out their information, You've got a lot of people writing out their information at the same time. Also having that sign that says, be the first in your area, right? Be the first in your area. Most of you know that there are not many people in the areas that you're going into, because that's the reason you're going into them. And you know, always pre-advertising that you will be going to doing this vendor event, and letting people, especially on Facebook, letting people know that they are, you know, that you're going to be at a vendor event to come by, okay, ahead of time. So that's really a good thing. So those are the tips that I have for you today. If you're looking at recruiting people, have a bunch of your recruiting packet, your business opportunity packets available, okay, sitting there, so people want to know what's in those packets. Okay, so a couple of don'ts, okay? Don't sit on a chair. Always want to be at eye level with people, and keep that smile going, because that's what's attracting people to your booth. And you're really getting to know people when you're talking to them in front of the booth and asking them questions, okay? So that's important. What was the other thing? Well, you just want to build those friendships with as many people as possible. Oh, I know the other thing is don't kind of go around to all the other booths and drop off catalogs and flyers. You want to build relationships with the other vendors as well, because sometimes there's some great new customers from the other vendors as well. Hey, Anne-Marie, great to see you on there today. Leave me a little message below, okay? Okay, but the bottom line here is you always want to be professional. And when you're professional, what happens is the business comes to you. So if you want more tips on how to get the most out of your vendor events and your shows, your holiday fairs that you're going to, I know many of you are doing them, just download my freebie there. You'll be able to have all of these tips that I've been going through with you. And next week, we'll be talking about doing these events with your team members and how that can truly grow and build a very strong team. Okay, everybody, have a great Monday, and I'll be talking to you next Monday.